enterprise, and I'm excited tonight to bring y'all some content that's going to change, revolutionize, expand your understanding in the cryptocurrency space. And I heard it said once. Someone said this to me. They said, exposure creates expansion. So once you expose to something, your mind stretches. And once your mind stretches, it doesn't shrink back. Now, you may think you forgot it, but it's like ragu. It's in there somewhere. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that also that I'm only here tonight to talk about one thing and one thing only, and that's bid and ask orders. We're going to talk about what's the difference between a bid order, what's the difference between an ask order, when do they come in place, when do you use them, how do you use them, and then we're going to talk about that spread in between. That's a bid ask spread, and we're going to talk about how people monetize them, how platforms, brokers, and other exchanges monetize, where they get their money from. How can platforms, exchanges, and other trading platforms come out with an exchange and say no trading fees? Well, I'm here to tell you, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to walk through a lot of different things again in the bid ask order presentation tonight. Well, I wouldn't say it's a presentation, the bid ask training that really is going to be informational, and it's going to be challenging, but it's going to give you an understanding to help you become more comfortable, more confident when you step into the crypto space or even the stock arena. I mean, it doesn't matter what trading platform you step in, you're going to understand the difference, and you're going to know when you see it what's been shared with you today, what you've been taught, what you learned, what you apply, and what you actually living on a daily basis. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I think that's it. I don't want to take a lot of y'all time because, ladies and gentlemen, listen, one thing I believe in, time you can't get back. You can't get that back. But what I do believe that if I can inject something that's positive, something that will cause you to win, something that will give you the energy, the confidence, the comfort in moving in that cryptocurrency space, I believe that it's worth your time. And so we're going to talk about that tonight. Again, bid and ask orders. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. Good evening, everyone that's on here. I am so excited again that y'all took y'all time out today to jump on this live webinar so you guys can hear exactly why I'm so excited. I mean, because it was one of the foundation trainings that really changed my life. Now, of course, I always tell the story when I first stepped into the stock exchange and I first started trading. I had no lessons. I had an opportunity to open up a brokerage account, and then I went on there and I had some money, and I was getting ready to make a trade. And the crazy part about it, that before I made the trade, I just started sweating. Just heart racing, and I'm like, man, and it was like I was excited but nervous as well, and I was kind of scared because it was an unfamiliar space to me. And the reality is that before I even made the trade, I was even thinking, man, this is just going to be a life-changing for me. And it was. And the reality is that I was going to make a trade with a small amount of money, about $10, some $20 or $10. I don't even remember. All I remember is that how hard it was for me to make that trade. And I'm saying that to say, because some of you sit in the same spot. Some of you heart get the racing when you see the exchange, when you see those red and green, all of them, those lines going up and down and all these numbers, it's your heart started racing. You say, hold up, man, I don't know if I can do that. But I'm telling you, no worries, because here I am here to help walk you through that process. But I want you to know where I started, because if you understand that I started there too, yeah, everybody starts there. There's a place that everyone have to start, and that's at the beginning. And whether or not some people think they start at the finish line, but that's still the beginning for some. Some people think that they start at the end of certain things in their life, but nah, that's just the beginning. Because whether or not you start where I am in life or even further out in life, you still starting at your beginning, because it's still something that you have to embark, you have to learn, you have to educate yourself on, you have to be confident and comfortable to do. And I ain't even just talking about trading, I'm talking about life, period. So I'm just here to tell you that I'm here to help you, walk you through it. If you want, I'm gonna be beside you. I'm gonna hold your hand if that's what you want. If you want me to make sure that I'm here to help you. And I want you to know that that trade changed my life. It was $20, but I felt like I was gonna cut my leg off. My life was gonna end. I was gonna give somebody one of my arms. I don't know what was going on. All I know is that I was so nervous. And I don't even remember if the trade was successful or not. All I remember is pushing the button. And when I pushed the button, I was like, whew. And man, that was one of the hardest things in my life, was stepping out of my comfortability and moving into an arena that I had never been into. Uncomfortable, unsure, look, not assured that I was doing the right thing. But I'm telling you that you have to make that move. That trade have to be done. Listen, you don't have to do it with a lot of money. The reality is it was like $10, and it wasn't even a lot of money. And when I thought about it, I'm like, man, this ain't number $10. I waste this in plenty places and plenty things. So let me go ahead and make this trade, whether I win or not. And when I made it, I said, whoo. And that's all I remember, is making the trade. And I done it. And I was, after that, was it some more challenges? It was. Was it a learning curve that I had to meet? It was. But I'm telling you that you had me to help walk you through it. You have everything that I know to help you walk you through this space, this time of uncertainty, this place of uncomfortability, this arena that's not secure in some places, but real secure in the financial arena. So I'm here to help you guys. Again, whatever I can do to help, I'm most definitely here. So that's why we doing this webinar tonight, because I want to share with y'all some of the foundation building blocks that help me step into the cryptocurrency space, as well, the stock arena, and then the cryptocurrency space. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Again, good evening, everyone. Glad to have y'all on here. I'm excited for you. So I'm not going to be long again, but I am going to be not going to be long, but I'm going to tell y'all some strong and powerful things today. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And perfect, so y'all can see my screen. I'm right here. Again, Crypto Steve, you guys know me. We're going to talk about bid and ask. Again, I have to say this disclaimer: I speak crypto and gold. I am not a financial advisor, you guys. So I can't advise you on your finances. I can only tell you how I move, trade, buy, sell in the cryptocurrency space. And so again, most of y'all already, all of y'all in the E-Brand Club, congratulations. Again, I believe you made one of the best choices of your life. And you did it at a time that put you in a vantage point of the majority of the world. Yeah, not just of your surrounded friends, but of the world. So you probably 99.9% better or more, no more, and more confident in the cryptocurrency space, because you got started in the E-Brand Club. And I'm excited for you with that. And not just your friends, your circle of influence, your comfortability space, but also in in the whole world. Let me put it like that. So I'm going to go here with, what will you learn today? Again, you will learn what is a bid order, when to use a bid order, how to place a bid order, what is an ask order, when to use ask orders, and how to place an ask order. Bid and ask orders is what we're talking about. Everybody know what this is right here. This is the auction. So let me just help and I guess take you down a similar parable that gets you to kind of like collate or bring into comparison or even run alongside of what we're talking about tonight. And that is an auction. Now, I don't know if any of you ever been to an auction. I done been to car auctions. I done been to house auctions. I done been to paint auctions. I done been through art auctions. I done been through several different auctions. And one thing always remained true is that what they auctioning off, which is what they're selling, has a price that they already have in mind, right? Would you agree? Perfect. I agree that you do agree. Yes, yes, right? Great. So watch this. The auction have what we consider someone selling and someone buying. So you have a buy, sell. So you have a person that's selling and a person that's buying. Now, normally in an auction, the person that's selling the product, the services, or the whatever, the art, the car, the house, they normally are not the ones that own the product or the service, but they are facilitating, sort of like a platform or exchange platform or a broker. Yeah, sort of like Curtbit or Binance or Cash App or Coinbase or Yobit. It's sort of like they are facilitators of this auction that's taking place. Now, granted, there's always someone at an auction that's buying. Now, granted, if people don't know about the auction, they're not going to show up. But why would a person be at an auction? Because they consider to have the best price for a product or service. And so I'm just here to talk about buying and selling, a person that's buying and selling, and that's at an auction. So let me go to this next. Can anybody guess what I'm asking for this house? Can anybody, if you can just chat real quick in the chat bar, how much you think I'm asking? You guys know what I'm asking, right? What would be the price that you think that I would sell this house for? Nicole, you sharp. Nicole sharp. You sharp. All of y'all sharp. But listen, I'm glad you said that, Nicole, because guess what I'm asking for this house? Here you go. There you go. I am actually asking 500,000. You hit it on the nose, Nicole. And a couple of you probably said it too. I can't see right now. Yeah, somebody said 1 million, somebody said 800. Yeah, I'm asking 500,000 for this house. Now, granted, that's my sale price. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm asking 500,000. That's my sale price for this house. Now, watch this, because at an auction, it normally starts a little under the value of an asset or the value of a product or service, right? So this is how auctions work. This is how facilitators work. The auctioneer, they facilitate a sale and a buying and sale. Sort of like exchange again. So here you go. Someone said this to me. The auctioneer said, I'm starting at $450,000. How many I get for it? Someone said, I'll give you 450. I said, I got 450. I got 450. Who'll give me 460, 460? Somebody said, I'll give you 460. And I got 460, 460. Who'll give me 465? Somebody said, I'll give you 470, 470, 470. Who'll give me 480? Someone gave me 480. Wow. Somebody said, they'll give me 485. Listen, the price now of this house, you guys, what I'm auctioning it off at is 485. Who'll give me 490? You'll give me 490. And this guy said, I'll give you 490. 490 going once, 490 going twice, 490 going, I'm sorry, but I can't sell. Who'll give me 500,000? Who'll give me 500? No one want to give me 500,000 for this beautiful house? Are you guys crazy? This house is worth way more than what I'm asking for. But since nobody will give me 500,000, the lowest bid, the highest bid on this house that I'm selling for 500,000 is 490. I am appreciative that all you participated in this auction, but I cannot sell that house for that price. The lowest I can go is 500,000. And who'll give me 500, 500, 500? I got 500. Who'll give me 500? Who'll give me 5? No one will give me 500,000. Sorry, bam, the house cannot be sold for 490. That's it. That's how the auctioneer go. So I got bid orders in for a house that I'm not selling for less than 500,000. Y'all following me? I'm asking 500. Someone put in bids all the way up to 490, but that house can't be sold for 490. I need 500K. Now let's jump into what we're talking about. We're talking about bid orders. Bid orders work like this, you guys. So bid price is the highest price. Listen to what I just did, and then I want y'all to really home in on what I'm explaining, how I'm sharing this with you guys. A great parable, a great similar story, and here you go. The bid price is the highest price that a particular buyer is willing to pay for a specific asset, product, or service. In the content of financial markets, it is the value buyers offer for an asset, such as a commodity, security, or cryptocurrency, right? A trading order book consists of multiple bid prices on the side of the buyers. So trading orders books consist of multiple bid prices. You guys just seen all them people that bid it, and all them people are bidding on that house. That is considered a order book. Yeah. On the side of buyers. Now, asking prices are on the side of the seller, and we'll talk about that a little later. The highest bid price is always lower than the lowest asking price. Y'all hear that? The guy wanted to pay me $490 for my house, but I can own. That's the highest bid price. It's always lower than the asking price. I'm asking $500,000 for this price. And the difference between them is referred to as a bid-ask spread. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and go to the next. Here you go. In financial markets, traders have the power to decide what price they are willing to buy or sell an asset. And they do so at the moment they create their orders. Clearly, if the price they set is too far apart from the current market price, their orders will not be fulfilled. Will not be fulfilled. In a situation where multiple buyers are competing for an asset and start putting their bids one after the other, we would have what is sometimes referred to as a bidding war. When a bidding war occurs, buyers replace their bids higher and higher in order to cover the bids of the other competing buyers. And in this would probably cause the market price for that asset to increase rapidly. Now watch this. If people wanted that house and I kept going and someone offered me 5, I wasn't going to stop at 5. I was going to say, who's going to give me 510, 510, 510? Who'll give me 510? Nicole, give me 510. Who'll give me 520, 520? Who'll give me 520? Kevin, give me 520, 520, 520. Who'll give me 530? And I would keep going. And this is where bidding wars take place. True story, you guys. I was at a land auction a couple of years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago. And the land originally, they started the bid at $5,000. And then you had to put down $5,000 to even be at the bid. So, you had to give them a cashier check. And it started at $5,000. That 1 acre of land went all the way to $186,000. Now I stopped at 95,000. I was willing to pay about almost 100,000, but I stopped at 95,000, and they kept going. And I was like, more power to you, because that 1 acre land wasn't worth it. Well, it wasn't even an acre. It was almost an acre. Wasn't worth $186,000. And I say that to say that a bidding war had broke out. And I want you guys to understand what bidding wars is. So here you go. This is my bid order. This is what I want to buy KBC for. And it's at the rate of BTC, Satoshis, 43, right? Now, the crazy part about it is that the lowest, now this is the highest price I want to bid on KBC for, but the lowest that someone is selling KBC for is 44 BTC Satoshis, the rate. You see that? Now, what happens to my bid order, you guys? It goes over into the bid order box that's compiled of orders that's less. Now, my order is the highest order that someone is willing to pay for KBC. So my order goes to the top. I love it. Now watch this. Bid prices represent the maximum price that a buyer is willing to pay when trading an asset on the exchange. Let's talk about questions. I got something new for y'all today. Here you go. Can I ask some questions? Can somebody help me out? Let's ask this question. What kind of order is the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay for an asset? What kind of order is it? Can somebody please tell me? You got it. It's called a bid order. That's exactly what it is. And I want y'all to know that we're talking about bid price. That's what it is. A bid order. Here you go. Let's ask another question. Can I ask y'all another question? What's up, Mr. Randy Love? Why are there trading order books? Why are there trading order books? Can somebody tell me? Okay. So I don't see nothing. Maybe it ain't moving. But let's talk about trading order books is multiple bid prices. There you go. There you go, Natasha. Multiple bid prices on the side of the buyer and asking prices on the side of the seller. That's what trade order books are. Okay? Can I ask you this question? Who have the power to decide what the price they are willing to buy or sell an asset? Who have that power? That's right. That's right, Dean. The buyer or the seller, not the financial market. Great, though, Natasha, but the buyer or the seller, which is normally the trader, okay? The person that's trading. So they either buying or selling the asset. They have the power to decide what they are willing to buy or sell an asset for. So watch this. If I'm willing to buy KBC, I'm only going to give you 42 BTC Satoshis. That's what I'm willing to pay. I have that power. I have the power to do that. Y'all follow me? So let's ask one more. When a bidding war occurs, what happens? What happens when the bidding war occurs? Anybody? Market movers. That's right. This is what happened. Buyers place their bids higher in orders to cover the bids they're competing against. You'll see it on some platforms that I'll put an order in, somebody and their order can be undermined, and they'll cancel that order and come be in front of them. They'll try to get, because they want to stay at the top of the order books. Why they want to stay at the top of the order books? Because 9 out of 10, when someone come in to buy or sell, they're going to pull from the top of the order boxes. Y'all feel me? Y'all understand? So sometimes, and watch this, here go with the house. a bidding war occur, and the person that I'm selling my house for 500,000, Nicole says she'll give me 500,000, but I'm going to say, as a facilitator, as an exchange, here you go, or platform, or a trading platform, I'm going to facilitate, or broker, I'm going to say, who'll give me 510? Who'll give me 510,000? And then someone say, I'll give you 510. And then somebody say, I'll give you 520. And somebody say, I'll give you 550. Now the bidding war has occurred, and it's over the price that I really wanted. Now I want y'all to think about that. I only want 500,000 for mine. If a bidding war starts and it goes to 580, who gets the 85,000? I just want you to keep that in your mental. I don't want you to mark that. Put your finger on that. Oh, don't go nowhere, all right? So let me go to the next phase. Let's talk about ask orders. Ask orders. In the traditional financial market, ask orders are selling prices set by those holding assets and looking to sell. Therefore, asking price is the minimum price that an individual will be willing to sell their asset. I will not sell my house under 500,000. I won't do it. I will not do it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I'm asking 500, and that's my lowest minimum price I will ask. Okay, look at this. In an exchange order book, the lowest asking price are the first to fill when a trader utilizes a market order, meaning that a selling market order will match the highest bid, and a buying market order the lowest asking price. Are y'all following me on that? So let me help again. Let me give you the similarities, and let me give you some, I would say, some great similar analogies or similar things that you used to. So the house I'm asking for, right? The exchange order book is the lowest asking price, right? The lowest that I'm gonna go on my house is 500,000. Are the first to fill when a trader utilize the market order. Now watch this. Someone come in and they say, I'm looking for a house. I have 600,000. I want to buy a house. And they see that beautiful house I showed y'all that I'm selling for 500. What order goes first? The highest, well, the lowest asking order, which is 500,000. Y'all follow me? So they're trying to buy the house, and the lowest I'm gonna take on that house is 500,000. You ain't gonna buy it for more. You're gonna buy it for the lowest. You ain't gonna buy, if you got $600,000 to pay for a house, but you want to buy a house and the house you like is only worth 500,000, but you see other houses similar to or the same house, but they want way more for the same house. What house would you buy? You will buy the same house, same everything, but I'm asking 5. Someone else is asking 550. You're gonna spend the less. So the first order to go is my $500,000 house. Now, granted, they got 600,000, but they won't buy it for 550. They're gonna buy it for 500. And so that's what they're saying. The lowest asking price are the first to go when traders utilize market. So when traders go into the market field, the first price to go is the lowest asking price, meaning that the selling market order will match the highest bid. Y'all got that? And then the buying order, so buying will go to the lowest. If I'm buying, I'm gonna buy at the lowest price. Same thing, just basically same thing. Let me go to the next screen. The gap between, let me move this out the way. The gap between the asking price and the highest bid price is what is known as the spread of the market. I want y'all to take some mental notes. Listen, some of you might be writing this stuff down, and I pray that you are, because one writer told me that you will retain more when you write it down. You are here and retain about 30-some%, but when you write it down, you'll get way more because you're writing it in here. And then when you speak it, you obtain a little more. So you speaking it, you hearing it, and you're writing it down, you're going to attain more. So listen at what this say. Again, the gap between the lowest asking price and the highest bid price is what is known as the spread of the market. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Let me go to the next screen, or the next. When setting a limit order, an individual can define a specific asking price. Listen again. When setting a limit sale order, an individual can define a specific asking price. But if their price is not the lowest, right, it will not be the first to be filled. It will simply add to the debt to the existing order book for this asset. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Are y'all anybody confused about that so far? Anyone? I hope this helping you guys. And don't worry, I'm going to make this available in the eBrand Club. Y'all going to get it. And then I'm going to do, from this point on, I'm going to do a lot more. I'm going to do exchanges and exchanges and markets. I'm going to do, you know, deposit and withdrawals. I'm going to do a lot of great things. So let's talk about it. Let's look at what this is. Ask price. So here you go. I'm asking 44 BTC Satoshis for my KBC. That's the lowest I'm going to sell my KBC for, right? And my order box is right there. Look at what someone is willing to buy my KBC for. 43 Satoshis. So I'm selling mine for 44. And because I'm selling mine higher than what the buy orders are willing to pay, my order goes into the sell order box and it sits on top. Why do I want to be on top, y'all? Because I want to be the first to go. Okay? Let's talk about this. Ask price represents the minimum price a seller is willing to accept when trading an asset on an exchange. Let's talk about this. I got some more questions for you. Question number 1. Who set the ask order price? Who set it? Anybody know? Who set these prices? The seller. Exactly. I love it. I love it. Listen, the seller sets the ask orders. The bid orders, good, Natasha. The asset holder, same thing, the seller. Both the same, you guys. We set the price of our assets. I dictate what I'm going to sell my clothes for in my retail clothing store. I dictate the prices that I'm going to I'm asking for to do concrete or asphalt or sewer or water or any pipes. I ask that. So I am the asset holder or the seller, right? So here you go. Those holding the asset and looking to sell. They are the ones. Let's look at this question. Great. I'm glad. That's right. That's right, Grace. How do you know what to sell for? Great question. So we'll talk about that in a few. Glad you asked. When we set the price and I'm willing to pay. Exactly. I set the price of what I'm willing to sell it for. I also set the price. I also bid on the price. Well, I put in the price of what I'm willing to pay, which is a bid order. So I'm asking for what I'm selling my asset for, and I'm buying, which is bid, what I'm willing to pay. So look at this question. When a trader utilizes a market order to buy, what is the first order to fill? Top of the order, ask orders, which is the lowest. Why is it the lowest? Because if I'm selling an asset and I'm selling it again, remember what I showed you in the screen before? I'm selling. If you buying, don't you want to buy for the lowest price? Yeah. If I'm selling, I'm asking, I'm the seller, and I'm selling it for the highest I want, the max I want for it, right? The max I'm going to sell mine for, the minimum, sorry, that I'm going to sell mine for is 44 BTC Satoshis. The most that you're willing to pay is 43 BTC Satoshis. So if you're not buying it for what I'm selling it for, then your order go in the order box. But when someone come in to buy at market price, they're going to snatch my order first because mine is the minimum. Okay, y'all understand that? Yep, the lowest. Perfect. Let me go to the next screen. The lowest asking price. That's what it is. The lowest. Nicole, you shop. You and Grace and all y'all and Natasha, y'all shop. Y'all shop. Everybody shop. Give all of y'all. Everybody on here. Y'all shop. I want to hear more from some other people too. I want to hear. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all to stop, but I do want to hear everybody. I want y'all to grasp this. What is known as the spread of the market? What is known as the spread of the market? Anyone know? What is known as the spread of the market? The difference between the highest bid and the lowest asking order. Exactly. The gap between the lowest asking price and the highest bid price. Same thing. Between the groups, you got it. You got it. Y'all got it. Why is debt added to existing order book? This is a good one. Y'all ain't gonna know this one. I got y'all. I got you. I got you down. Why is debt added to the existing book orders? The existing order book. Got you. I got you. I got you. Nobody know that one, right? Let me tell you why the debt is added. Because of the limit sale orders, an individual can define a specific asking price, but if their price is not the lowest, it goes into the order books. Watch this. If I'm asking 500,000 and all of y'all want to pay under 500, you want to pay 460, 470, 475, 480, you guys orders go into a order book. And that's the bid orders and the ask order boxes. Or let me put it this way, buy orders or sell order boxes. All right. I really want y'all to see it's not hard. Let's talk about this. So, okay. So, bid ask spreads. Here you go. The concept is known as the bid ask spread because it is the gap between the lowest asking price, sell orders, and the highest bid price, buy orders. Y'all notice that these are the same answers, right? Y'all notice that, right? Some of the same stuff. Yeah, because repetition is key. I know if you keep hearing it, you keep saying it, you keep writing it down, you're going to grasp this. Yeah. Yep. So, and some of it is just, it ain't simple. It is simple, but it's just knowing that you don't have to look at all that other stuff. You're just going to be homed in. So some of y'all going to go now to the exchanges and you're going to know instantly. Instantly, you're going to know where you are. You're going to look at the bid order and say, oh, these orders comprise of orders that people are trying to buy something that's cheap, that's less than what the person is asking. Or you're going to go to the sale order box and you're going to say, oh, these are prices that people are willing to sell their asset for more than what someone is trying to buy it for. Now, I ain't forget a question that someone asked, and I'm gonna come back to it. So let me see where they going and where they going. Yeah, where they gonna go, where there before they go. That's right. So here you go. In the traditional market, bid Bid-ask spreads is a common way of monetizing from trading activity. I really need y'all to pay attention to this. And if you can't I need y'all to write this down, take a picture, whatever you need to do. And you can take a picture of the whole screen and I'm gonna give y'all time, but I want y'all to pay attention to this because this is why I don't use market orders. All right, so here it go. In the traditional market, the bid-ask spread is a common way of monetizing from trading activity. For example, many brokers and trading platforms offer commission-free services that only monetize by making use of bid-ask spreads. All right, y'all understand that? Many brokers and trading platforms offer commission-free services that only monetize by making orders of the bid-ask spreads. This is possible because they are the ones that provide liquidity to the market. Let me give you an example. Remember when I showed you guys how if on it was a while ago in Zoom that when you put in a certain amount of cryptocurrency that you're trying to buy and it's more than what, let's say you're trying to buy it and it's more the number of what you're trying to buy, not the price, just the how much you're trying to buy is more than what someone is selling and it's more than the first lowest asking price and it's the number of assets you're trying to buy is more than the lowest asking price, is more than the second lowest asking price and the third lowest asking price. So let's say the first asking price amount is 500. Now you want to buy 1,500, but the first order is 500 at the lowest price. The second order is 600 at the next lowest price, and then third order is 900 at the lowest asking price. So what happened is because you want to buy 1,500 worth of that 1,500 assets, whatever it might be, 1,500, I don't know, keys. And because one person is selling 5, another one is selling 6, and the other one is selling 9, and their prices are all different. Now they're real close, but the one that's selling 5 only had 500. The one that's selling a little more is asking a little more for it. It had 600, and the one that's asking more for their asset is selling 900. So your order have to be fulfilled by going down to the third person to fulfill the whole order. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because you used a market order price. I shared this with y'all plenty of times. And this is why they offer commission-free services, because the difference, remember what I talked about the house? The facilitator of the house know that I only want 500, but he started a bidding war. Or someone asked way more. They say, I'll give you 585. Then you got to be a bit more. Someone asked to pay more than what I want, but the facilitator, the broker, the trading platform, the exchange, they sell it for 585. Guess who get the 85,000? Now I get my 500,000, but guess who get the 85,000? Yeah, the broker, the trading platform, or the exchange. Now watch this. That's why it's commission free. That's why I didn't have to pay to be there to buy or sell, because they know they had a spread and they're gonna get that spread money. And that's why so let me finish. I hope I got y'all. So this is possible because they are the ones that provide the liquidity to the market, meaning that the seller and the buyer need to accept the price defined by the broker. So who set the price for market? Not us. The market price is set by the broker, the trading platform, or the exchange. But trading platform and exchange is the same. Broker means in the stock arena, brokers account. They set the prices. Someone asked that, who set the prices? Well, when you do market, the price is set by the broker or the trading platform, not by you. When you do limit, That's your liquidity. And I'm gonna break it down why. So here it go. Otherwise, they cannot participate in the market order, right? In other words, they set the difference between selling and buying prices and make profit from it. Essentially, buying at a lower price from the seller and selling at a higher price to the buyer. Are y'all following me so far? I need y'all to text why something. I need to make sure y'all understanding. So you pay more when you use market. Not all the time, but most of the time. Remember, listen to these last words. Listen to this. The last sentence. Otherwise, they cannot participate in the market. You can't participate in the market if you're not going to pay that extra fee of that market price. Now watch this. In other words, they set the difference between selling and buying prices. Remember, I'm selling my house. Now watch this. Now, what if I showed up to sell my house for $500? Let me tell you what brokers do for selling houses. How much you want for the house? Well, I want $500,000. Okay, well, watch this. We're going to list it because right now, when people use the market, listen to what the market is asking for that style of house, we can sell that house for $585. But you only want $5. So we write up a contract to give you your $5. Matter of fact, we'll give you your $585. But what's going to happen is, because of now, when you're selling houses, they can't do that. But what they do is, the difference, they charge you a 3 to 6% fee for selling a house, regardless. Because some houses sell for more than what the person is asking for. Because the market say these houses, that house I showed y'all was in demand. I can sell that house for $800,000, but I only wanted $500. So what happens is, here you go. The broker or the trading platform buys the house from me for $500 because they know they can sell a house for $800. So they take their money, they liquid, and they purchase this house. And then in turn, they sell it for a higher price. And that's where they make their profits from. Essentially buying at a lower price from the seller and selling at a higher price from the buyer. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Sort of like the same thing we do. When you walk into a grocery store and you pick up, I don't know, I like eating, you know, different mix, deluxe nut, lightly salted. When I go in there and buy this, it's like $14, 13 something. Do you actually think they pay $14 for this? No. They buy this for like, I wouldn't even say half. When you buy in bulk, they may be paying $3 for this, but selling it to me for $13.99, which give them a high profit margin. So do they need to charge me to come in the store? No, because I'm going to make my money up when you come in and buy this, Steve. Y'all understanding me? Arbitrage. Prime example. Y'all understand where I'm going? Y'all following me? Good deal. Good deal. Good to see you out. Here you go. Which cryptocurrency? With cryptocurrency, most trading activities occur on cryptocurrency exchanges when buying and selling orders are directly placed by the users. Who are the users? Traders. Into the order books. In this case, the exchange doesn't monetize from the spread, but only from the trading fees. Y'all see the difference? Let me help you. So watch this. When I put in a bid or ask price, guess what I'm doing? I'm snatching away the profit for them to make on my money. Why am I snatching it away? Because the reality is, when I put in a bid order, let's say I want to buy $1,000 worth of KBC, and it's a bid price. It's less than what someone is willing to sell it for, the asking price of what someone is selling it for. Now watch this. They subtract my $1,000 from my account, and it goes into that order book, and it sit there. Whose money is that? That's my money. So the liquid is not there. So they don't put their money up for the asset. Nah, they don't put their money up. Nah, what happens is I put my own money up to buy that asset for that price. So therefore, they don't need to make a fee, a commission. I mean, no, they charge on trading fees because they can't get commissions off of me. They can only charge me a trading fee. So when I execute, when the trade actually happened, they say, okay, Steve, you ain't give us room to prosper. You ain't give us an opportunity to profit. So what we have to do, because you sit in that trade, that limit order or that limit order, that's a bid or ask order, your money is sitting there, we got to charge you the fee for the transaction. So they charge us a transaction fee because I'm using my own money that's sitting into a order box. Are y'all following me so far? Do y'all understand where I'm going? I hope this is clear. I hope this is educational, but I hope most of all that you guys are really understanding. And I want to hear some takeaways. And I'm gonna promise you, I'm gonna ask. Usually high value markets have lower spreads because of their high liquidity. Most competitive among buyers and sellers. On the other hand, markets that are not liquid enough and present low trading value tend to have a more significant spread. I showed this to you guys, but let me show you again. So here you go. Look at the bottom of my screen. See that price of BTC, Satoshi's right there? Look at that. Now, I want you to look at this one. You see the difference in the pricing? There's a spread, and that's what we call bid-ask spread. Okay? It's that price that's different. Now, watch this. Markets that have high trading values, trading, here you go, that have high trading, where is that? Liquidity, you know what I'm saying? Usually high value markets have lower spreads because of their high liquidity. So markets that have high volume have low spreads. Markets that doesn't have a lot of trading have huge spreads. And again, this bid-ask spread is what the trading platform or broker makes on the sale. Now, let me give you a prime example. If someone, when I go buy clothes, I'm taking my money to buy product, and then I take it in turn and sell it. That's my money. So I have to get a commission off. I have to get paid a profit off of my merchandise. Now, watch this. When people want to come, and I had it before in the past, they have their own brands. I say, this is what we'll do. Now, I'll sell your merchandise for your price, but guess what? You got to pay a space fee. I'm gonna rent this space in my store, but you got to pay me for it because I'm going to sell your product for your price. Y'all understand where I'm going? So watch this. Here you go. When products not moving a lot, that's when the sellers of the product, the asset holder, say, hey, listen, this is what I would love to do. I'm not selling a lot, so I'm going to drop my price. Now, I can do one or two things. I can drop the price, or I can keep the price the same and keep the profit margin that I'm going to make and keep the commission for being in the store. Or someone can come to me and say, listen, Steve, listen, I want to sell my products in your store. But how I'm going to sell them in my store, I want to sell them to you for wholesale. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to now, granted, you don't have to put your money up. But what you can do, just put my product in your store. Something that I was selling for $20, I'm going to sell it. When you sell it, you keep 10 and I keep the other 10. And you pay me the other 10. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You sell it for 20. I sell this product for 20. But what I want to do is, because I don't want to pay the space rent, what I want to do, I want to bring my merchandise in your store because I'm not selling a lot of it. So it might be an older style. I don't have a lot. Sales have dropped. So what I want to do is, if I can bring my product in your store, and whatever we sell it for, and I want to sell it for 20. And if we do, you keep 10 and I keep 10. You keep half and I keep the other half. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So when markets doesn't have a lot of trading value, you tend to see the huge margins. And that's what you see here. That's what a bid-ask spread is. Questions. What is the name of the gap between the lowest asking price, which is sell orders, and the highest bid price, which is buy orders? Someone tell me. I'm going to answer that then. Anybody know? Great. The concept is known as the bid-ask spread. I know what some of y'all doing. Some of y'all taking pictures as soon as I answer the question, you going back looking at the screen and seeing what I'm asking. Because whether y'all believe it or not, look at this. I highlighted all the answers. I'm just saying, I ain't going to do that next time. I got something else for y'all next time. So here you go. The concept is known as the bid-ask. What is the gap between the lowest asking price and the highest bidding price? It's called the bid-ask spread. Who buys at a low price from sellers and sell at a higher price to buyers? Who does that? Brokers and trading platforms. Exactly. Exchanges. Yep. That's what happens. They buy at a low price and sell at a higher price. Here you go. Look at this one. Let me move this out the way. Why exchange platforms doesn't monetize from the spread, but only from the trading fee? I got y'all now. I bet you won't know this one. Why does exchange platforms, because I didn't highlight it, does it monetize from the spread, but only from the trading fee? Close, Nicole. Why do brokers or trading platforms doesn't monetize the spread, but only the trading fees? I knew I'll get y'all. So I waited to the last because I knew y'all trading activity is part of it. It is high volume and trading activity is part of it. He said, can I eat? Hold up. Who said that? Because you use your own money and you provide the liquidity. You yourself take your money, because remember, if you notice or not, when you put an order in and it doesn't, if you use the limit and it's under the price of what someone is trying to sell it to you for, or over the price what you're trying to buy for. So the bid order is over the price of what you're trying to buy for, and your order going that bid order box, that buy order box, or your order that you're selling is more than what someone is trying to buy. It go in the selling order box. What happens is it subtract my cryptocurrency, it subtract my money, and it goes sitting in a holding spot. Remember I just gave you a scenario about if I'm going to buy the clothes from the guy, that's my money. So now I'm going to get the profit in between. I'm charging commissions. I'm charging a profit margin, a huge profit margin, or low profit, whatever it is. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But if you bringing your clothes in here and I'm not paying a penny, then I will benefit from the rented space, which is trading fees. Or every time someone buy, I charge a small, but normally the renting space. Or when you bring your clothes in here and I don't pay, then your money is on hold, not mine. So I will only benefit from the trading or the selling aspect on it, because you're bringing it in my store, and now I'm going to sell it for a higher price, and I get to keep the profit in the trading. So really, liquidity is what it is, because you don't use your own money. You provide. Well, the platform doesn't use its own money. you use your money, and so they don't need to make money when you use. They only do it on the transactions. I hope I ain't mix y'all up with the store because it's kind of like a little different. All right, so here you go. Here you go. I got to move this out the way because you buy. I'm sorry. You buy and sell orders, because buy and sell orders are directly placed by the user traders, and it's our money or our crypto that's in holding or our assets that's in holding. When does a bid-ask spread have the more significant spread? Here you go. That was the question. Have the more significant spread. That's right. That's right. Lower value. So, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Lower value. Yeah. So, here you go. So, if it's high trading value on that exchange, then it's going to be neck to neck. The spread is going to be real close. But when ain't nobody trading, then you got somebody say, hey, I'm selling it for this price. And somebody say, well, I ain't buying it for that because it ain't valuable to people. So now they have to drop the price, but what they're going to pay is real low. So the most significant spreads in the bid-ask spread is low volume exchanges or low value markets or low value assets that doesn't have a lot of volume that's selling. That makes sense? The greater distance, then, yep, I got you. Less liquidity, yep, exactly. Low value, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Perfect. So let's go to the next one. Oh, I had to answer, I forgot. Not liquid enough and present low trading value and tend to have more significant spreads. Bid-ask spreads are more significant spreads when it's not enough liquid and present low trading value then. Low trading value to have more significant spreads. That's what I got to clean that up later. So here go, last little bit of slides that I'm going to be talking about. Bid-ask, the difference in the price between the lowest asking price and the highest bid price on the order books. Y'all should have that by now. Y'all got that. Y'all can go to sleep and wake up. You're going to be thinking about bid-ask spreads. You're going to wake up, you're going to go to sleep. Oh, bid-ask spreads. Yep. It's the lowest price of the asking price, and it's the highest price of the bid orders. It's in between. It's that space in between. You got it. Yep. That's what I want. I want y'all to remember this. Here you go. Let's talk about bid prices. Bid prices in the content of a financial market is the value buyers offer for an asset, such as a commodity, security, or crypto. Bid prices are the lowest price that a buyer is offering for an asset. I got to put that in there. Lowest price that a buyer is offering to buy an asset or commodity. Okay, that's what a bid price is. Ask price is the lowest price. I'm sorry, bid prices are the maximum price that you're going to pay for an asset or commodity or security. I'm sorry, let's get that straight. Y'all understand that? Bid prices is the max that I'm going to pay for that house. $490 was the max I was going to get for it. Somebody else said $470. That was the max they was going to pay. Ask prices is the lowest that I'm willing to sell that house for is $500,000. The lowest price a seller is willing to accept on they sell order value. Sell order when trading an asset on the exchange. So I think that is it. I want to most definitely say I appreciate y'all. Y'all are phenomenal.